Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So this is part 2 of finding out more information about what exactly our higher self is, okay? If you haven't had a chance to watch part 1, you can certainly watch this. You definitely want to go back and watch part 1 because it's going to answer some more basic questions. And now as we go on, we've got about another 15, 16, 17 questions. And by the end of this, I think we'll have this all nailed down. I really enjoyed the first video and just learning more about what the spirit guides have to say about our higher selves. It's just fascinating. So, okay, let's get started. All right, so if you're new here, these are called dowsing rods, and I do talk with my spirit guides as well as your spirit guides through the dowsing rods, okay? If you're brand new and you're like, I have no idea what's going on, there is a Start Here playlist, would be a great place for you to explore, okay? I'll post it at the end of this video, right up there. Okay, so let's do the little prayer first. So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, and all of those of the highest and purest light, including the lead team collective. And I ask Archangel Michael to please protect my channel, your channel, our community, and the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Hey, you guys, good morning. I haven't talked to them today yet. Morning. Okay, so just a reminder that our lead team collective is basically all of our spirit teams from the community here. So that's the name that they call them. So once you've landed yourself in this community and you're comfortable hanging out, then it's very likely that your spirit team is a part of this messaging, okay? Especially when I call them in, okay? Okay, so I'll just talk to my guides for a second. Hey, you guys. So do you want to answer the remaining questions about the higher self, or should we call in, they said no, okay, or should we call in the lead team collective? Okay, awesome. Let's get the lead team collective then. Okay, are you guys ready? All right, and as always, you'll refrain from answering anything that's not in our highest and best good. Yes? Okay, thank you. All right, so question number 1. Is our higher self's name a word or a vibration? Great question. So I need to break that down because they can't answer that. If I had the pendulum, they could, okay? So is it a word, our higher self's name? No. Okay. Is it a vibration? Yes. Okay. But for us, you would give us a name. Is that correct? Because that's how humans would read it, as a name. Yes. Okay. So the vibration has an actual name in earthly terms. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So just like my name, Karen, has a vibration, so I would, once I transition or meditate into the other realm, then I would hear my name as a vibration. Is that correct? Yes. But it would still be Karen. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. Is the other higher self person or experience our doppelganger? No. So let me just break that down a little bit. So is the other higher self? So I don't know if the question is asking, now these questions are for the community, just so you guys know. I didn't write these myself, but let me just make sure I understand. So is the higher, I'm not sure if, because a doppelganger would probably be somebody you see on Earth. Okay. So okay. So our soul, our higher self can break up. I'm going to just repeat this from the first episode. So our higher self can break out into multiple life experiences at once, correct? Yes. So let's just use my higher self. Okay, so my higher self, there's Karen on Earth right now. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. And you did say that there's another lifetime happening from my higher self right now. Is that correct? Yes. Is there more than two? Is my higher self having more than two life experiences right now on Earth? Yes. Is there more than three? No. Okay, so my higher self is having three incarnations right now? Yes. Okay. Do I know either of the other two personally? No. Okay. So if I were to run into one, let's just say maybe somebody that is not my doppelganger, but somebody else's doppelganger that I know. So like I saw Betsy's doppelganger, who is my mom, okay? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was during COVID. She looked just like her. And like her mannerisms, everything, it was nuts. So let's just say could that have been, if I see a doppelganger of somebody that I recognize, would that be a higher self? Could that be a higher self, my own higher self? Oh, it could. Okay, so it could. Is it always? No. Okay. All right. Well, that's just are the chances of it being a doppelganger the same chances of you meeting it anyways? Meeting this other. Okay. Okay. So the doppelganger has no significance in relation to it being a higher self or not? Like someone you know, higher self? No. Okay. So what is a doppelganger? What is a doppelganger? So when I saw Betsy's doppelganger, was that actually someone who shares her higher self? Oh, so she did share. So she was also Betsy's higher self, a soul from Betsy's higher self? Yes. Okay. Is that always the case? No. Okay. But she was. Okay. We might have to do a whole separate video on doppelgangers, you guys, because I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Because if you have other questions, let me know. If we have enough questions about doppelgangers, we could do a separate, a whole video. We got to have at least 15 questions, maybe. Okay. If we happen to meet our other incarnation in this life, do we recognize ourselves? Yes. Do we recognize ourselves from a spiritual vibration? Yes. Is it likely we recognize ourselves as a human? The spirit, our spirit recognizes ourselves, yes. But does our human self, our human ego recognize it? No. Okay. So it's not like if I ran into if I crossed paths with my higher self, immediately I'd be like, oh, there's my higher self. Like from an earthly, is that true that I would recognize? No. Okay. Do we sometimes recognize our higher selves, another spirit from our higher selves, because of the vibration? Yes. And because do we have like a knowing? Like if you meet somebody and you're like, boy, I feel like I've known you for a while. Is that a similar case? Yes. But is it always? No. Could it be that you're just part of your soul family? Yes. Okay. So like when I went to see John Edward a couple months ago, I sat next to a woman who I immediately clicked with. I mean, I felt like I had been hanging out with her forever. And then we just left and that was it. So is there a chance that her and I were in the soul, like we would recognize each other in the other realm? Ah, yes. Okay. So we just were saying hello, like, hey, nice to see you for an hour or two. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Do certain activities help us to be more aligned with our spirit teams? Okay, so they're saying yes. So is it all of the ones that are listed here and then I'll read them? Yes. Okay, so music. Yes. Creative arts. So anything creative, I'm assuming. Yes. Writing. Yes. Setting an intention. Yes. Praying. Yes. Meditating. Yes. How about in the 30-day challenge we're doing right now? How about writing a letter to you and speaking it out loud? Does that connect us to our spirit teams? Yes. Okay. Does putting crystals on those letters, like I've been doing, do those raise the vibration? I'm looking for a word. I can't find it. Raise the vibration of that request or that discussion we're having, basically? Yes? Okay. All right, cool. All right, are we in this current physical life helping our higher selves reach ascension? Oh, okay. Well, yes, because we are a part of our higher selves. So essentially, we're helping ourselves reach ascension. Yes. Okay, cool. And that's kind of cool to think that there's like two others on Earth, like working with me to reach ascension. So it kind of makes me wonder, like the other two souls, the other two spirits that are part of my higher self on Earth right now, are they living similar lives as me? No. Are they kind? Yes. Okay. Are they having more challenges than than I am having in my lifetime? Yes. Oh, they're wide swing. Both of them are? Okay. Well, taking one for the team, I guess. So yes, are they learning from those challenges? Yes. Are they learning what our higher selves wants them to learn from those challenges or experience? Yes. Okay, cool. That's a cool question. We need to ask that question more often, you know? Because that makes a difference, right? That makes a difference in my ascension, right? In our higher selves. Okay, they're saying yes. Okay. Do different spirits help with specific things? Yes. Okay. So let's get into that. Oh, we should do. Okay, well, I guess we don't have to. There's a lot of books out there, but are there a group of what's called unknown angels? Yes. Okay. And these unknown angels, are they happy to be called upon to help with any sort of circumstance? Yes. Are they quote unquote less busy? Yes. Okay. They're okay. Than others might be, like Archangel Michael or the ones that we're always calling upon. Yes. Is it better to call on the unknown angels? Yes. Okay. So really what I do, and the unknown angels, you guys, where I learned from that is Anthony William. He is a medical medium. And I used to follow him for a long time. And so he has this whole section of his books, one of his books on angels. And he introduced me to the unknown angels. So yeah, there's like anything you need help with. There's, so you could call upon the unknown angels, just be like, I need, any of the unknown angels want to help me right now. So, okay, that's interesting. So there are different spirits or angels, guardian angels or whatever, or ascended masters. I like how whatever just comes out of my mouth as if it's not important, right? Who do work on specific things. Like Archangel Michael is for protection, correct? Yes. Okay. I know the only two I'm like is Angel Michael. I'd have to read a book. Obviously I know there's a lot of other angels, but I don't have them memorized. I think Archangel Raphael of health and wellness. Yes. So if I called upon Archangel Michael for health and wellness, would that be, no, they're saying no. Okay. So that would be something It's not that he wouldn't want, he or she wouldn't want, I guess it's they, because they don't really have pronouns, but do angels have pronouns? No. Okay. So it's Archangel Michael. Does he have more male energy though? Got it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, we should do we got to do a thing on angels, you guys, because now I have a ton of questions. Okay. So Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael would be better to call upon for health and wellness, correct? I think it's Raphael. Yes. Okay. So yeah, let's do a session on angels, you guys. Let me just make a note of that real quick so that I can do a post out. And have we done one on unicorns yet? Angels. We should do one on unicorns. Okay, let's see. All right. Do angels have higher selves? Yes. Okay. So like Archangel Michael in all spirit form, is he having other life experiences anywhere else? No. Is that because he's an ascended master? Essentially ascended master? Yes. And so when we we bump into Archangel Michael when we transition or we meditate, are we essentially talking to Archangel Michael's higher self? Yes. Okay. When we arrive in heaven, are we absorbed into our higher selves? Yes. Okay. But we still have an existence, correct? Yes. Okay. So we just exist within our higher selves. Yes. Okay. I mean, I guess that it feels a little weird. Like, is there a chance that I just won't exist? No. Okay. Because obviously the experience and the lessons and all that has been learned, has been brought forward, correct? Is absorbed. Yes. Okay. Can I ask my higher self to communicate with another's higher self to help heal a relationship? Yes. And if you get an angel book, my sister has 3 that she saved from, my mom gave us angel books when we were in our teens. So that was a long time ago. That was like in the 1980s. And I didn't save mine, but my sister saved all her stuff because she's not a hoarder. She just never bought other stuff. So I end up with too much stuff, so then I have to get rid of some things. Anyway, so they're sitting on my bookshelf right now because I've been wanting to read them before I give them back to her. But I'll show, when we do the angel, we'll do one soon, you guys. I'm going to do a post out for it today, okay, on angels, guardian angels. I'll bring those books out. They're kind of cool, just because they're older, and it's cool that I wish I would have had my own, but okay, so... let's see. All right. Can I talk to the higher self of someone else and ask why they treated you badly while they are still alive on Earth? So can I talk to a higher self of someone else and ask why they treated me badly, or you, if it depends on who's, while they are still on Earth? Yes, you can. Okay. Now we have talked to higher selves of celebrities and like JFK and RFK Jr. So we've talked to higher selves, Trump's higher self. We've talked to, if you go to the Ask the Spirit Guides playlist, you'll see all of those. I'll post it right here at the end of this video. So really, really interesting. They have a different opinion than, let's just say, Trump, the human. Okay, the higher self has a different opinion. So it's really, really interesting. So if you haven't seen those, there's probably 70 videos in there now, 70 to 80 videos. So if you haven't explored those, I highly recommend. Okay. Okay, because they'll never go out of, they're timeless videos basically. So, all right. if you ask for help from our spirit guide, oh, wait, I skipped a question. Well, okay, I'll go back to that one. If you asked for help from our spirit guides and higher selves, does that affect our karmic debt? No. Okay. Does it slow down the repayment of our karma, like the balancing of our karmic debt? No. Okay. Are we coming to an end in human existence where we need to balance karmic debt? Yes. Is that what the Ascension is about? Partly. Yes. Okay, good. Good. No more past lives or coming back because you got to make amends and all that kind of stuff. Is that correct? Yes. Yay. We did it, you guys. We did it. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we actually balance the karma? No. Okay. Yeah, actually, I remember reading that in the Golden Future. Do you guys remember reading that in the Golden Future if you read that? The book is listed below in the description, but I remember her saying in there that that's part of like this whole human experience with karma is coming to an end, partly because of the way planets and stuff are aligning, the astrology of it, but also because it's kind of a failed experiment, because the reason all of these souls are on Earth right now, there's too many. There's 8 billion souls on Earth right now, and Earth is really meant for 2 billion. And according to Diana Cooper and her downloads that she got, that the extra 6 billion souls wanted to come to Earth right now before the Ascension to try to tie up loose ends, to try to balance the karma that they've created. And she said in the book that they're doing an awful job at it. Like Trump, for instance, was supposed to come and do a certain thing, and he went overboard. Like he is actually creating more karma than he should be. And so it's kind of a failed experiment. So not that everybody did that, but did Diana Cooper explain that correctly? Did she get that? Oh yeah, really wide swing. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. So how she explained it is fairly accurate. Yes. Okay. So if we're light workers, which we consider ourselves to be in this community, or empaths or starseeds, did we balance our karma? Yes. Okay. So it is more likely that light workers, empaths, starseeds, whatever group, indigo children, whatever group you might find yourself in, Lumerians, whatever. Like it's just every day. Okay, so if we found ourselves in one of those soul families, then we have done a pretty good job at balancing our karma? Yes. Have we all done a good job at balancing our karma? Yes. Are you just saying that because you're our higher selves? No. Okay. All right. Just testing them, making sure they're not just telling us what we want to hear. All right. Well, good job, you guys. Good job. Good job, you. Pat on the back. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job all around. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, so these rest of these questions, which are going to be really interesting to everybody, but they do come from the Spirit Circle member personal experiences and questions. We've got, how many more here? 6 or 7, 7 or 8, 6 or 7, 7 or 8. Okay, so interesting, isn't it? All right, is it possible to speak to a nonverbal autistic granddaughter's higher self via pendulum in order to communicate with her earthly self? Yes. Very cool. Very cool. It's just a matter of what questions you ask, I guess. Right? I got some fuzz on the end of my... Okay. Very cool. Is what doctors refer to as sleep paralysis actually astral traveling, leaving our bodies while dreaming? Oh, yes. Okay. Do they know that? Have they discovered that's the case? No. Okay. Wow. Will they discover that's the case? Yes. Like in the next 10 years? Yes. A lot seems to be happening in the next 10 years, or by the end of the 10 years. Like a lot is going to be going on in the next 10 years, which is an amazing reason for us to stay together in community and stay grounded as much as possible together, like just working with each other to stay grounded, because it's not that easy, right? Cut, clear, cancel. Of course it's easy. But just really staying in community, I think that's going to be important for us, you know? Okay. When I was in the void in front of a giant ball of white light, was that my higher self? Wow, yes, really wide swing. Really wide swing. Great question. When I was young, I used to be able to see a glow around my body when I looked in the mirror. Wow. Was that my higher self? No. Was that my soul? Yes. Was that my aura? Yes. Are aura and soul the same thing? No. But when you can see your aura, you can see your soul at the same time? Oh, wow. Cool. I had a friend, hey, Sean. Sean watches our videos. Her son was able to see his aura and lost it over time, and she even tried to nurture it. I know that, you know, it's something that you sort of have to do, but if they're not comfortable, they sort of lose that ability to do that. So, okay, let's see. Okay, we talked about that. Is my great uncle Greenberry, Manuel Sullivan, one of my SGs, spirit guides? I was going to say yeah. Okay, no, not one of your spirit guides. Is he around, though, providing a lot of assistance? Yes. Okay, so not specifically a spirit guide, but the great uncle is around a lot providing assistance. Yes, you just need to ask, correct? Yes. Okay. Was it my higher self that appeared to me at the foot of my bed in the form of Wayne Dyer? What? No. At first they were going yes, and then they said no. Okay. Was it one of my spirit team prompting me to learn from Wayne Dyer? Yes. Oh, wow. Cool. So you got the sense that it was Wayne Dyer. That's amazing. Oh, we should talk to Wayne Dyer, you guys. We should talk to Wayne. I'm going to write that down. We should talk to Wayne Dyer. Have us. That would be really fun. We should talk to Louise Hayes. That would be great. So if you have other ones, let me know. Okay, in the comments. We're keeping a big list. Okay, because we're just learning. I learned so much this way. Okay, one day I was choking. No choking. It's not allowed. No choking. Couldn't breathe, and no matter what I did, I couldn't clear my throat to get air. A clear, masculine voice said into my right ear, "Deep breathe." And with that, I intuitively knew I had to inhale, so my entire chest cavity opened. There was this intense wave of love. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my God, I just got major shivers. That rushed over me. I automatically assumed this clairaudient experience was my spirit guide. When I was telling someone about it, they said it was my higher self. Okay, so they're saying yes. Okay, so the questions are, wow, I'm glad that you got your air. That's amazing. Right, because your brain probably started going, like panicking, right? And then you don't know what to do. Yeah. Fight or flight type of reaction, your human body. Okay, so was this person's higher self that spoke into their ear? Yes. Was it their spirit guide? No. Was it their guardian angel? No. So it was your higher self. So it was their higher self. Wow, very cool. Could the spirit guide or guardian angel have done the same thing? Yes. So there's a chance it could have been the spirit guide, a spirit guide or guardian angel. Or what about the unicorn? What about our personal unicorn? Could it have been a personal unicorn to whisper into the ear? No. Okay. So a guardian angel could whisper into our ear? Yes. And a spirit guide could whisper into our ear? Okay. Yeah. So it could have been, but it was your higher self. At times I think that I can feel my higher self beaming down into the crown of my head. Is this my higher self connecting with me? Wow, yes, that's amazing. Or is it this person's spirit guide connecting? Guides? No. Is it the guardian angel? No. Is it their unicorn? No. So this person is feeling their higher self. Yes. Very cool. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any other questions or other topics you want us to discuss, and just keep putting it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this, and we'll keep learning. So thanks for being here. Have a good one. Bye-bye.